What's poppin', y'all? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all already know the rules and the regulations and the routine. I get started at the 10-minute mark or whatever. That gives time for YouTube to push me through the algorithm and all that good stuff and give y'all time to like up the damn live and all that stuff like y'all know that y'all supposed to do. Now, like I said, on Twitter and Instagram, before y'all come in here, girl, before you take your hat and your coat off, put it on the coat right outside, before you take your shoes off, leave your feelings with your purse, your coat, your hat, your gloves, your scarves, or whatever you got, and your shoes. Where you leave all that at before you enter up in here, I suggest y'all leave y'all feelings there too, because we finna talk. I don't want nobody. Listen, I turned off subscribers only mode. I did. I meant to do that last week since the reunion and whatnot. And I'll go on ahead and let the little mellow trolls do whatever it is that they not the melodrama Muppets. For the real folk. Leave your feelings with your coat, your hat, your shoes, and your purse round there to the front door. Quiet as kept round there to the foyer before y'all even enter in here. Cause we finna talk. We finna talk. All right. So if whatever I say is gonna bother you to your core, leave. Then that way I don't have to worry about all of the whatever or whatever in the comments because y'all been warned beforehand. I'm just saying. But to everybody else that's coming up in here, shout out to y'all. It's 126 people, 55 likes. Can y'all get me up to 100 likes? Y'all got plenty of time because it's 2 minutes and 27 seconds in, and I get started at the 10-minute mark. Mods, I hate to put y'all to work, but if y'all don't mind laying out the Cash App and all that stuff for the people that like to donate or whatever the case may be, all donations are welcome and greatly appreciated. Um, and just make sure that y'all hit that like button. That's overall. Hit that like button. Lord God. Ugh. Joy Sand told me it was gonna be days like this. She told me. She did. She told me. She told me there was gonna be days like this. She did. But y'all know how it is when you're young. You don't pay that crap no mind. Child. Thank you, Autumn. I wish I could like tag it so I don't have to keep like actually I can. All right, there y'all go. So anybody that like to support, there goes to Cash App. I got a pin, so you ain't really got to do too much. Um, but yeah, y'all please go on ahead, get these likes up. Remember, Scotty is going live directly after me. I believe he's doing his live at 10:30. He in here, by the way. What's good, Bestie? You starting it at 10:30, right? I want to make sure I get the people the right time. Another thing, if my internet connection get fugazi, because it never really cuts off, it just freezes. All right. If that happens, I don't need over 100 comments talk about I can't hear or you fuzzy or you breaking up. Refresh your page, whatever you watch it from, refresh it and come on back. All right. That's all. I don't need all of y'all in the comments with all that. All right. Just refresh it or back out of it and come on back. I promise y'all gonna be all right. Um, who is this? Bugging me. Thank you, Autumn, for your cash app. I appreciate you. For how hard you're going to go on my girl. How hard am I finna go on the Barbara Streisand lookalike or the Barbara Streisand bust down? I don't know how hard I'm gonna go on her. Listen, that is the most interesting question that any of y'all could ask me right now, especially after what we just saw. That's actually the most interesting question. I don't know. That's a good damn question. How high is I gonna go? And we just gonna have to find out as the review go on. All right, we gonna find out. We gonna find out just how hard I'm finna go on her. Oh, cause she gonna catch it the same way she did last week. It's the same thing it's gonna be this week. She gonna catch it, and so many listen. Folk got mad and upset and all of the rest of that stuff. Girl, y'all will be all right. When ain't y'all mad and upset over anything that I say pertaining to y'all girl? Because that's y'all girl. All right? That's y'all girl. So, so since that's y'all girl and y'all constantly want to stand up and take up for her fuck shit and her foolishness, then y'all are responsible for her. So don't get mad with me. Okay? Y'all responsible for her. The same way y'all feel like we responsible for Miss Wanda, y'all are responsible for her ass. So I don't know. We gonna find out. we gonna find out. we gonna find out. We finna find out in a minute because it's 7 minutes and 19 seconds. And can y'all get me up to 100 likes? It's 85 likes. And I appreciate it. But can y'all get me up to 100? Because we already at 85. Y'all got plenty of time. Get me on up to 100 likes, child. Y'all already know we finna roast, Jones, gag, laugh our asses off, be serious for a minute, and then repeat. Y'all already know how this goes. Y'all already know y'all gonna be thoroughly entertained. I need 10 more likes. I need 8 more likes. Mm-hmm. Okay, I said 10 and I got 8. Okay, 6 more. How many we got? 6 more. Do I hear FOMO? Oh, can I get 2 more? Well over what I asked for. Thank y'all. Y'all see how easy this is when y'all just comply with the content creators. That's all we want from y'all, really. It's like that's it. That's all. That's all. Wait and T on the laptop and Josiah on the phone, child. Mm-hmm. Oh, you watching me on the laptop and Josiah on the phone. I just saw Josiah was doing something up here. I didn't get a chance to really look at it. Thank you, Love Bug, for your cash app. I appreciate you. Melody was doing too much. Thank you for your cash app, friend. Like I say, anybody else like to donate? I got it pinned all the way up the top. It's at the top. I got to pin it now because I'm not on StreamYard right now. So that takes some of the pressure off the mods. We 9 minutes and 15 seconds. So we finna get started soon. So y'all go to the bathroom, get y'all drinks, twist y'all blunts, and do whatever it is y'all need to do. Because yeah, the day of reckoning is among us. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Y'all know I was in jazz band. So that was a little jazz band tune. And I'm shocked I remember that. That was way back in high school because I damn sure ain't do jazz band in college. Appreciate you for your super chat. Get Kimmy too, because she always got smoke for everyone but Mel. Destiny was speaking for herself and she interjected, Mel going off on her husband, crickets. Phil, I said that last week. Oh, all right. We way over the tent. Who's it? Hey, y'all, what's the? Anyway, girl, y'all already know why we here. Shout out to it being 235 folks. We'll see if it stay that way after I finish saying what all I got to say. But y'all already know what we here. Part 2 of the LAMH reunion, chat. I'm going to tell y'all something. This damn reunion was way better than this reunion was way than the entirety of this season. It felt like I know a lot more from the reunion than I did watching 30 damn episodes out of a span of a year. Funny how that happens. Anyway, like I say, this is reunion part 2, and we picking it up where we left off at from last week. So, and again, y'all, if I start freezing or moving slow or whatever the case may be, I can't do shit about it. All right, I'm not Wi-Fi. Only thing I can ask y'all to do is just back out and come back in, or refresh your page and come back in, and I promise y'all, we're gonna be good. So, picking up where we left off at from last week, Kiki says that my sister wife has speculated to her in the past that my husband cheated on her. So my sister wife tells a story. Listen. So, Tisha, look, all right, because you know I have your back when I gotta have your back, but when I'm gonna call you out on some stupid shit, that's what I'm gonna do. Consider this one of these times. So she gonna tell a story about how she once found a photo of some girl who sent Marceau an ass picture, but I guess she covered like her actual ass with heart eyes or something like that. So I'm assuming this happened in the DMs or whatever. It had to have been. I don't know. And he liked it. Well, it don't have to necessarily be social media, because I know with the phones, you can like pictures now, depending on how long ago this was. So she was saying that she found the picture and she took it to Kiki, and then she confronted Marceau about it. I think that's the way it went. And Marceau, this is what Marceau said. Marceau said that he gave that young lady in particular an interview. And it was after that interview where she had sent him that ass shot or whatever the case may be. He's claiming that all he did was like it or whatever, but he didn't ask her for the ass pic. He didn't tell her to send the ass pic or whatever the case may be. And he's swearing up and down that he ain't do nothing with that girl or whatever or whatever. You know what? Since Mellowhead ain't up here being open and honest and real with the shenanigans and the fuck shit that she done did and all of the stuff that she had going on, at this point, I just really don't care. Now, personally, I feel like Marceau lying. Okay? Because y'all gonna beat me up until I say how I feel. Personally, I don't even think. I know Marceau lying. I love you so much, hubby. Lord knows I do. But come on, man. You're not about to sit here and tell me that this woman just sent you an ass pic. I don't know. My thing is, if you was interviewing her, then that would mean you will one day be her boss. So why would she even feel comfortable enough for sending you something like that? You're giving her an interview and all that, like I see. The more Marceau talks is what fucks him up at the end of the day. Because he talk, but then he talks so much it makes no sense. Like, have there been people that I interviewed with that was cute or whatever the case may be? Yeah, but did I ever go so far or to feel comfortable enough with sending them ass shots or whatever the case? I don't know. It just didn't make no sense to me. No shade, hubby. It did not make no sense to me. I was trying to make it make sense because at first I was like, well, look, maybe the girl heard all of the rumors or whatever, and maybe she felt like he was easy, and maybe she felt like if she showed him a little something extra, she could get the job. But then if I was to believe that, then what kind of fool would I be? You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say for sure. I don't know. But I will say it was just mind-boggling to me, and it did not make that much sense to me nowhere in America. But it is what it is, Marcel. You said what you said, and it was what it was. Well, we had over 247 people up in here, and now it's 184 people. And I know ain't nothing wrong with this. So I'm assuming all of them were mellow hoes, which went back to what I said to Mac on Twitter. We'll get there when we get there. But it don't matter. I'm glad them hoes gone. Bye. Y'all make a room for other folk. Anyway, the gag is I don't give a shit who hearing that, girl. Moving on. Did Letitia know that Kiki was coming on the show? And Kiki and Miss Wanda had some words. First and foremost, yes. They knew that she listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what I've said this before. I said this season 4A. Yes, they knew that she was gonna be on the show. They knew. And again, it's listen. No shade to the Scots. I'm talking about Tisha and Marceau. Y'all know I love them. That's my husband. That's my sister wife. No shade. But I said this even back then. I said, hell yeah, they knew. The issue with Kiki coming on the show was that Kiki decided to follow up behind Mellow Mutt. That was the issue. See, she didn't go along to get along with the plans that they wanted her to have to come up here on the show. She decided that she was going to be her own person, but then she fucked around and got up under that bitch. And she finally sees and realizes what the hell all of us was saying about, well, a lot of us that got common sense and we see a fake hoe when we see it. What a lot of us was saying about her being manipulative and only using people for what she can use them for. And when it's over and done with, it's over and done with. Like I say, Kiki, again, I'm not saying that you and Melodrama was never friends. Do I believe you considered yourself a friend to Melody? Absolutely. Do I feel like Melody considered you a friend? Absolutely not. Because a real friend wouldn't even want to do no shit like that with you. Even if she does have an issue with your cousin, the fact that y'all are friends and y'all are cousins, she wouldn't even want to come in between that in the beginning, no matter how she feels about it. That's just like me. If me and Scotty was to have gotten into it, let's just say, for instance, me and Scotty fell out. Now, y'all know me and his cousin Reggie, we're friends. That's just like me and Scotty fall out. But then I decide to be real cool and friends and buddy with Reggie and all of this. And then I'm bringing him around and like throwing out small little nuggets to see if they take the bait so that they can have something to use. Can have something to use against Scotty when need be. That's what that's like. And for me to do that, that means I never considered none of them friends. Ever. Because why would I want to even stow up that type of discord between their family even more? For what? Like, I just feel like there were other ways that Mellow Mutt could have gotten back at Letitia if she really wanted to. She didn't have to go to her family to do that. However, Kiki, I can't place all the as much as I would love to. As much as I would love to. I can't place all the blame on Mellow Smut because you knew better. All right. Now, Kiki, you got all of these degrees, and all that stuff, and I believe her word up. Like I say, I live for me some Kiki. I got her number. Kiki actually called me out on Anthony's interview. She called me out. She said I was supposed to call her so that we could get an interview or whatever the case may be. Kiki, I swear, Kiki, I'm going to have you up here because a lot of people want to ask you some questions dealing with this whole Tisha thing. We ain't done with it yet. We ain't done with it yet. We going to get there. Kiki and Miss Wanda having words. And y'all know I love Miss Wanda. I do. But Miss Wanda, I'm really not mad at Kiki for going at you the way that she did. I'm not. I do feel like you, as well as her dad, mama, whoever it was, I do feel like the both of y'all tried to like constantly make one up the other. I do. And I felt like you did that so much all of their damn life that you, and I think she said her daddy. I could be wrong. Kiki, if I got it wrong, you got my number. Y'all caused all of this friction to happen. I'm just gonna be real. Y'all did. Y'all caused all of this friction to happen. I felt like had y'all never did that from the very beginning, and they are first cousins, that they would have been close enough to, even if that was to happen, and even if she was still friends with Melody, she still would have been like, well, friend, I don't mind coming, but don't ask me no personal questions about my cousin. I don't mind through around there doing whatever. But let's just keep it between you and I and what we got. I don't want to talk about my cousin or what we got going on or our dealings or whatever the case may be. Again, Kiki, I lay you down, but I can't place all of this on Melodrama as much as I want to. I can't place all of this on her. It wouldn't be fair. Because, yeah, she played you like a fiddle, but listen, you became the violin or the guitar for her to go on ahead and fiddle around with. I'm just gonna be honest. You became a willing participant in I mean, you did kick it unbeknownst to you. Because you thought that she was a friend of yours, and you never thought she'd do nothing like that. Well, y'all gonna listen to me one day when I tell y'all somebody time through. Moving on. So the never before seen footage of Kiki telling the ladies about her issue with Letitia in front of Mellow Muppet happened down on her potty. Now, this was a never before seen thing. And now it makes sense why Kimmy was so adamant and why she felt the way she felt about Kiki. Because even with that, and I understood where Kimmy was coming from, I didn't think Kiki told as much. You know what I'm saying? But now it makes sense because we found out through the footage, Kiki, that you told the lie and you divulged the lie. And I was on Kimmy's side, Kiki. I'm not gonna lie, I was. This is not the type of conversation that you really need to be having about your cousin amongst these women, especially amongst Mellow Whore. All right. That is not the type of conversations that you need to be. And I was on Kimmy's side when it came to that, Kiki. I'm sorry. Did the Scots make a joke about Kiki being addicted to prescription pills or whatever the game may be? And then they talked about how, you know, they brought up when Mellow Smut curled her lying ass round. My God. Because I remember even in that scene, after that happened, there was a scene that happened, I want to say about the second episode of this season, when Kiki came down to Melody house and they was talking about the situation. And Melody threw in, yeah, because they told me about it, and he said it like he was laughing, like it was a joking matter. I said even then, why the hell would she do that? Why? That up when you already know that they have problems. I said that then. I said she added extra stank on it to make Kiki even more riled up to be able to come up here with the bullshit. All right? Shout out to Aunt Bertha. Y'all know she my favorite. But I said that then. And all of y'all, not all of y'all, most of y'all came under the comments. Oh, you don't know what you talk about. You just don't like Melody. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The fuck y'all hoes got to say now? Because even Kiki had to humble herself. No shade, Kiki. But even you had to humble yourself and be like, you know what? I'm going to be real. The Marceau, I know, would not have made a joke about it. And then, Kiki, you said that Letitia was the one that drove you, unless this was something I didn't listen again. Maybe I'm living on the planet of the people eaters because I seem to be living on that planet when I'm doing this. But did Kiki get up here and say Tisha was the one that drove her to rehab? So my thing is, Kiki, you saying that Letitia didn't show you no type of support or whatever, but she the one that drove you to damn rehab, sis. And I'm gonna tell you something else, Kiki. Lord, I hate to do this because y'all know I love Kiki, but I work for the people. Kiki, somebody sent me a tweet and it said, hold on, girl, let me go to it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on, is this the one? Hold on, Kiki, don't you move. Hold on, Kiki, I'm coming, girl. Hold up, let me find this tweet. OMG, I cannot find the tweet. Where is it? It was a tweet that Phil Goody sent me about Kiki. And when he sent it to me, it made a whole bunch of sense. And I think wait, did I probably let me see if I retweeted it. I may have retweeted it. I don't know where in the hell it's at now. I don't know where it is. I think I retweeted it though. Because it was a real good point. Oh, here we go. So Phil said, wait, Tisha took you, referring to Kiki, Tisha took you to rehab and was supportive. Now you go to Tisha enemy to get on the show. Opportunistic. Now, Kiki, this has been a running thing with you. No shade, Kiki. A lot of people feel like that you was being really opportunistic when it came down to this situation between you, Mellowhead, and Letitia. Do I think that you was necessarily being opportunistic? I'm going to go on the limb and say no. All right. I'm going to go on a limb and say no. But how you was moving and grooving and shaking and gyrating and tootsie rolling and pussy popping around here and stanky legging and you know, all the rest of that stuff, you know, I mean, you know, crip walking and, you know, all that. I'm just saying it does kind of make it, I mean, you know, Lord, look, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Kiki was trying to be opportunistic? Or do y'all think Kiki just fell into the trap that Mellow Mutt laid for her ass? And she should have had enough better sense to stay out of it. I mean, listen, myself personally, I'm going on a limb and say that I don't think that she was like trying to be opportunistic. But that's just me. I'm choosing to give Kiki the benefit of the doubt because this show ain't worth it. Moving on. Because we got a lot to talk about. I ain't spending no more time on that. So, but like I said, Mellowhead ass is lying. And I said that shit when she first said that. I said, girl, bye. I don't believe that at all. That's just something she threw in there to get Kiki even more upset and give Kiki even more reason to get up here and blast on Tisha. I said that then, and y'all will never change my mind on that because she dusty. Moving on. Miss Wanda and Mellow Mutt's issue. Girl. So Melodrama tells her side, and Miss Wanda tell they side. Why did Miss Wanda bring up the baby paternity instead of keeping it on the damn adults? You know what bothers me the most about Mellow Mutt? She can't never just tell the story the way that it happened. Okay. Now, I was on Miss Wanda's side when she was giving the account of what happened and how she tried to act like, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to go like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went out there and I saw Bernard. Like, I wasn't even initially talking to her. I was talking to Bernard. And then, you know, she came over there with all of that when we could have just had a conversation. And everybody want to know what my issue is with her, why I don't like her. why I don't see it for her, why she's not my type of chick, why I never hang with her in real life, why this, why that, why that, why I get that a lot. And what's so funny is y'all see the fucked up shit in everybody else, but y'all just can't seem to see it with y'all savior mellow head. I look, listen, okay? Because I got my favorites too, but when they wrong, they wrong. When they need to be called out, they need to be called out. Everybody else that y'all can call out this and call out that, and y'all see all of this evil, but y'all just can't possibly see it on her. Everybody lying when it comes to her. My thing about it is, and I said this in a tweet, first and foremost, Bernard shouldn't even been on your goddamn radar. Girl, you won't scared of no damn Bernard and no damn Chopper, because if that was the case, you wouldn't have said nothing to his ass in the first place. You would have been scared to say one word to him, let alone going over there starting all that bullshit with his cousin. So don't sit here and act like what he said scared you down to your drawers and all the rest of this stuff and da-da-da-da-da. Girl, please. Because if anybody really threatened me and I really felt the way about that, do you think I'm finna be going around there saying any damn thing to them? Or to their people for that matter? If I really felt like my life was in any type of danger or threat, hurt, harm's way or whatever, girl, why you ain't go to the Po9? Quiet as it's kept, why the hell you ain't go to damn Leisure Suit? You went to him for every damn thing else. Whatever. Now, Miss Wanda, here's where I'm gonna get on you. And I love you, Miss Wanda. You know that. I lay you down. It don't matter, Miss Wanda. Like I said, you could have easily read down on Mellowhead. You could have ran down on Evangelist Nessa. I would not want you to do that because I love Evangelist Nessa. But you could have ran down on her. You could have read down on her brother Marcus. You could have read down on her brother Marcus's husband. You could have read down on anybody else that's an adult that's dealing with Mellowhead. You did not have to bring up paternities, cheering, babies, dead or alive. You didn't have to bring that up. All right. And I told you that before, Miss Wanda. I said that to you to your face when we did the interview. I told you that then. You could have easily read down on anybody else that's an overgrown, rusty ass adult that's over the age of 18, and I wouldn't have nothing to say to you because it is what it is. You didn't have to say anything about either Sugar Mama or the one she got aborted because it was really the man's whose dick she don't remember sucking. I mean, I don't know. But you know, you come on there, Miss Wanda. Now, again, we got to be fair here. We do. Especially because you don't like when people talk about Tisha, and Tisha overgrown as fuck. And you still feel the need to want to fight her battles and cuss people out when they say something to her. So surely you can understand where Mellow Mutt and Leisure Suit is coming from when you bringing up either Sugar Mama or you bringing up the baby that she had aborted because it was really the man's who did she don't remember sucking. I don't know. But let's just be honest here, Miss Wine. You know I love you. But I'm gonna get on you, girl. See, you being messy and mean, T. She said, find your baby daddy, and she had a picture of what you say? The comments is moving so fast. She said, find your baby daddy, and she had a picture of the baby daddy. How can you compare a picture of a man with the sonogram? Oh, how do we know that? Are you the doctor who did the abortion? Well, how the flying hell y'all know that Destiny cheated on that chicken dropping ass nigga around there, and that's the reason why he don't want her and he divorced her after little law was 3 weeks. How y'all know that? How y'all know that to be true? How do y'all know that Marceau is really out here doing all of the shit that y'all run around here claiming he doing? But y'all swear up and down and you bet your life on it that he doing it. So don't come around here with that. That's what I'm talking about. The same way y'all don't know, I don't damn know. But I'm going to damn say it just like y'all said. And y'all believe it, so I'm going to believe it. Like, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. So that, and I love you down, sis. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, that be the double standard that I be talking about. It can't possibly be true about Mellowhead, but every damn thing else that comes out negative about everybody else on the show, oh, it got to be the truth and backed up by facts, even though y'all ain't got none. But I'm going to move on because I don't want nobody feeling like I'm mad and I'm upset. And all of the rest of this stuff, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Me and Miss Girl just conversating. All right. Me and LL Shade Gap, we conversating. That's all it is. Don't none of y'all go around there fooling with her. Don't time her out. None of that. We just talking. We just conversating. Dear God. Anywho, thank you for your PayPal, love bug. I totally appreciate it. Thank you, Abs. Thank you, baby. Anybody else like to donate? The Cash App is pinned. Anywho, did Lee Sue ever question the paternity of the baby? Hell yeah. He tried to lie and say he didn't. Mark Lee Sue, we got you in 4K 1080 on YouTube alluding to the fact that you didn't think that baby was yours. You said that on Tired Ass Dr. Heavenly podcast. Yes, you did. Leisure Suit, yes, you did. And that's why I've been saying from the very beginning, yes, I understand people being upset with Miss Wanda, and I get it. But I've always said I laid that down on your doorstep because you was the first person that got up here and made any type of assumptions about anything dealing with that. Just like you was the first person that came up here and talked about how Melodrama cheated on you. You got up here with all of that. Now, when it's time for you to be honest and just say what it is and just let the chips fall where they may. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Oh, no, that didn't happen. Girl, go on somewhere, child. Come on now. Yes, you did. But I will say this, though. Leisure Suit was man enough to come and apologize to Lil MJ. I don't know. Maybe he was man enough. Maybe Carlos made him do it. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he was man enough to come to Lil MJ and tell him straight up, listen, I just said what I said about your daddy in the moment, but that ain't true. You forgive me, blah, 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 blah. So, Miss Wanda, I'm just saying, look, if anything, I mean, but does it really matter? Because Mellow Mutt made it very clear that even if Wanda apologizes, accept it. We're going to get in there. Miss Wanda tries to give her an apology, and she don't accept it. Now, listen. As much as I want to get on her head, y'all get these likes up, by the way, because there's 444 of y'all and 173 likes from what I see. So, if I'm wrong, not y'all can get me up to at least 200 likes, or quit being stingy. Anyway, as much as I want to lay all of that on Mellowhead's doorstep, and I'm gonna get her some too. I can understand why she wouldn't accept the apology because you added a but to it, Miss Wanda. There is no buts. I tell y'all that all the time. When you giving somebody a proper apology, there is no buts. It don't matter what your reason was for doing it, Miss Wanda. You just shouldn't have said it, period. And all you should have said was, Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. I ran my mouth off too damn much because I was in the heat of the moment, and it should have never been said. Period. That's an apology. Now, had you said that and you know what I'm saying, and you was sincere with it, and Mellowhead still didn't want to forgive you, I cuss her ass out. But I can understand why she was, whatever with it, because I mean, you was just like, I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have said it, but I did because nah, Miss Wanda, no. See, you forgoed your apology by saying but. Your apology don't matter no more at that point. So I do get why Mellowhead was, like, I'm good on it, but be clear. I do feel like even if Miss Wanda was crying her eyes out and groveling at her feet for forgiveness, Mellow Muppet would still have the same damn feeling. So my thing is, well, if an apology ain't gonna work, then why the hell is you still mad? And why the hell, look, come season 5, I don't want to talk about this no more. We all know that Sugar Mama is his daughter. Now, as far as the one that she had aborted because she don't remember sucking that man dick or whatever the case may be, I mean, we can't speak on that baby. Okay. But however, this done happened in season 4. I really hope we leave it in season 4. Moving on, because I don't want to talk about this no more. All right, I don't want to talk about this no more. Moving on. When does melodrama ever take accountability? Never. 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 And if she does, it's only because it's something in it for her. But does she take full accountability, real accountability? Absolutely not. She never does. And her fans don't make her. Which is another thing that gets me. Because y'all want to hold everybody else to all of this accountability and all of this and all of that. And I don't get it. Why don't everybody get that same damn treatment? And another thing. Why is Melody here if she's not going to answer any damn questions? See, I always thought the reunions was the time for you to get up here after you've watched the episodes back, come back and say whatever the hell it is you got to say to the person that it needs to be said to. It's like if the bitch didn't want to be here, bye. This is what I mean by, and again, this was another example of her not taking accountability for anything. Because if she answers these people's questions about the shit she's done, that will force her to take accountability. But let me guess, y'all don't see it that way, huh? Moving on. I take it the double standards on this show, and y'all wonder why the show is tanking. Y'all wonder why the show can't do what it do. Because of stuff like this. But yet y'all swear up and down Mellowhead need her own damn show. Everybody wants to say that, oh, they're using her for their storyline. I mean, honestly and truthfully, the Scots been carrying this season for in a lot of different ways. Because the only thing that we've gotten from Mellowhead this year was her ass to kiss, this fake alliance that she tried to have with Leisure Suit. What else was her storyline? The situation with Miss Wanda, the situation with Leisure Suit, the situation with Letitia. But yet y'all swear up and down, everybody else is using her for a storyline. I mean, everybody else got a storyline other than her ass from what I'm seeing, because I'm trying to figure out what her storyline has been all season. And whatever it was, did it make her interesting all season? But I don't know. She ain't got nothing to say. Pay them dust. No one is taking accountability. Whatever, honey. Whatever, girl. But like I say, y'all could trying to get Mellow Muppet up off this show. No, because if she leaves the show, who the hell who is we gonna run down on? Thank you so much, Raven, for your Cash App, boo. You finally said Wanda was wrong. Don't you do Raven? I appreciate your Cash App, love bug. Thank you. But don't you do that, Raven. Raven, don't you do that. I have. There have been plenty of times, okay? Because like I said, y'all Melody fans, y'all get a sudden case of amnesia. There have been plenty. Listen, y'all don't have to take my word. I got a whole damn playlist from season 1 10 where all I did was run down on Miss Wanda, not for Mellowhead. But I read down on Miss Wanda because I ain't like a lot of the stuff that Miss Wanda was doing. Y'all forget, I'm the one that coined her the walking leprechaun of the hood. Won't nobody else calling her that because I was calling her that. That came from me. Now, I appreciate you, Raven, for your Cash App, baby. I ain't coming down on you. All I'm saying is you ain't got to take my word for it, sis. I got a whole playlist from season 1 to that. You don't got to believe. You ain't got to take my word for it. Go. You could go see. Because all I did was go in and have on Miss Wanda. That's why when she shouted me out, I was real shocked. Because I said, I don't really fool with Miss Wanda like that. Like, I always cuss her out. What's she doing liking me for? But see, that is what made me have so much respect for Miss Wanda because she understands what this is and she does not take it to heart like a lot of the cast folk do. You know. But I'm going to move on because it's already 10:03 and Scotty going live at 10:30. I don't want to run over my time. The only thing we stand for Wanda because we interview her, which is annoying. Absolutely not. Miss Wanda shouted me out and Scotty way before those interviews happened. I love you too, Raven. Thank you again for your Cash App, love. Miss Wanda shouted me and Scotty out way before those interviews happened. That's the only reason why Scotty even reached out to her for an interview was because she shouted him out. Okay? That's the only reason why. We ain't think Miss Wanda fooled with us because of what we used to give her. We ain't know that. So don't go around here thinking that. Listen, I don't show nobody. Look, I never interviewed Kiki yet, but Scotty has. And Scotty's always letting Kiki know when she was wrong. I have interviewed Miss Wanda. Scotty interviewed her twice, and we still even up here. I had to get on her head and let her know that she was wrong. But you know, whatever. But anywho, Destiny and Stormy into the stage. First and foremost, shout out to Destiny and Stormy. Shout out to Stormy for her first reunion. Shout out to Destiny for her second. Ain't this her second? Because I don't think she even came to the one on when she first came on third season, or did she? I can't remember. Yeah, she did. So this, yeah, she did. She had on the red dress that gave Jessica Rabbit tease last season. Yeah, she did. So this is Destiny's second. And this is Stormy first. So shout out to it. Y'all already know how I feel about Stormy's dress. Like I said, I like it. It was a lot going on with it. It was two things going on at once, but I dealt with it. And y'all already know Destiny looked trash. Okay, Destiny, trash. Destiny, you look like a bedazzled jewel trash. You do. You look like you girl. You look like that was a dress that one of my homegirls made back when they was at home ec in high school. Like that was that type of. It was a home ec. It was a home ec outfit. That's why your ass busted apart at the seams in the back. But I'm gonna leave you alone, Destiny, because I mean, you know, you going through a lot, girl. I ain't even finna run down on you like that. So, girl, I told y'all Charlotte skeeted her web all over that damn dress, and it looked horrible. It looked cheap. And a lot of people was trying to tell me, well, that's the same dress that Beyonce had. That is not the same dress that Beyonce had on. All right, period. Now, it's a replica, a poorly made replica at best. Anywho, I said I was going to stop running down on her, and I only got 10 minutes left. So let me get this over. So Destiny and Stormy down the Galentine's. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I do understand where Destiny was coming from because Stormy was given a lot of the Tiffany. She was, which is not knowing how to read the room and asking all of these questions that just don't need to be asked. Or you know what I'm saying? So I do understand where Destiny was coming from. I was on Destiny's side when it came down to Stormy. And the sad part is, a lot of y'all was on Destiny's side when that whole Stormy thing happened. I was, because I read the comments. A lot of y'all was on Destiny's side when it came down between her and Stormy. But y'all ain't gonna talk about that, huh? Moving on. But whatever. They was able to get over it, and we know that they are over it because they cool with each other now, and that's why the mellow heads don't see it for Stormy no more. It's a damn shame. Anybody that's friends with Melody can't possibly have another friend in the world. Melody is just supposed to be everybody's end all be all. Why? Because she got cheated on by a fuck nigga in Allegiant too. So I'm gonna move on. So Carlos tells Stormy about fans calling her ghetto fat, projetic, and ratchet, honey. Ghetto fat, classless, projetic, ratchet, tacky. Y'all know giving hood booger realness and all that stuff. And yada yada yada. And Stormy starts to cry. Stormy, I'm gonna tell you something. Do not worry about these mellow hoes, because that's who it is. Okay? And this is where I had to get Mac together down on Twitter. Because Mac tried to say, well, nah, you can't blame that on the Melody fans because a lot of people didn't like Stormy. No. No. Anybody that was cool, anybody that see it for Mellowhead, loved her. It only became an issue when her mama started all of that misunderstanding. All right, because I'm fine. Y'all saying it's a misunderstanding. Y'all said that Mellow Muppet won't even talk about her when she made that tweet about somebody recordings and so and so and so, and all of y'all blamed it on Mama Steele. That was when all of this stuff started happening. And see me. The only reason why I felt the way about Stormy was all of that stuff that she was given when it came down to Destiny. All right. That's what made me not see it for her. Because I just felt like she was giving team too much way too soon. You know what I mean? But, and it's funny because somebody came under my comments. I think it was under a review, or was it under a tea talk? And I think it was a tea talk, and somebody came under the comments and said, oh, so Stormy ain't fish lips no more because she done fell out with Melody. Yup. Bingo. You got it, friend. Bingo, friend. You got it. Again, I'm playing the same game everybody else is playing. When Stormy and her mama had that issue with Mellow Muppet, y'all had so much to say, and everybody swore up and down. Everybody swore up and down. Oh, Stormy want to be Melody. Stormy want Melody life. Stormy wanted to be on this show so bad. And da-da-da-da. First of all, Stormy was who the fuck she was way before Love and Marriage Huntsville was anything. The gag is, Stormy is way more qualified and eligible to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville than any of them are. In my opinion, she the only damn real millionaire with real damn money on the stage. Everybody now just getting in the song. Be clear. A lot of y'all trying to act like Melody had all of these millions. Girl, no, she didn't. She was living very regular like everybody else around there. So I don't know what y'all mean by that. I don't see how a millionaire who already done had her millions way beforehand was stooped so low don't want to be mellowhead. But fine, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Carlos telling Destiny that fans demanding that she be fired because she don't get none of her real life and so and so and so. Kimmy and Letitia work hard as well as producers, tried to work hard to throw out little nuggets and little gems and little bones for Destiny to grasp on to, and she just wasn't grasping on. She just wasn't grasping on for the people, and all of the rest of this stuff. And Kimmy chimes in. Somebody wanted me to get on Kimmy head about chiming in when it came to that, but correct me if I'm wrong. I thought Carlos asked Kimmy her opinion, and then Kimmy gave her opinion. Maybe I was wrong. Now this I could be wrong on. All right, this I could be wrong on, but I thought Carlos asked Kimmy and Letitia for their opinion, and I think Kimmy was really the only one that spoke up. Again, I could be wrong. But I don't see I know that was you, Phil. But then again, I don't see the reasoning and why I should get on Kimmy head because it ain't like Kimmy told a damn lie. Destiny is on a reality show. Fine. She can't talk about that chicken dropper that she was with. Cool. But Destiny had a whole store. Destiny has a whole baby. Destiny got a whole man. Destiny got other family out here. Obviously, because we met cousin Demi, we met her daddy. Like, there's so many other things. There's so many other stories. There's so many other plot twists that Destiny could give us. It doesn't have to be about LeBear. Because be clear, I don't give a fuck about LeBear. We ain't got to talk about his ass. But there is so many other things that Destiny could give people, but she doesn't do it. So it's like, I mean, Phil, I hear what you're saying, but in good conscience, can I really go in and let have on Kimmy? Because Kimmy did not tell no lies. They went, like we saw it in the episodes, when Kimmy and Tisha would try to get her to talk, and she would just, oh no, I'm okay. Oh no, there's nothing wrong. Oh no, I'm fine. I don't have an attitude. Yeah, everything's good. Oh no, there's nothing to talk about. I'm okay. I'm good. Like, they was trying. I believe Carlos when Carlos was like the producers said that she was difficult. I believe every word of that because she's a private person, which is why I don't feel like reality TV period is for Destiny. That's why I say Destiny just needs to be a friend of the show so that if she doesn't give her real life or just say what it is, so what? She's not a main cast. She's not a part of the main cast lineup. So whatever she gives or don't gives, it doesn't matter. That's the way I feel. I feel like they just need to demote her as a friend of the show, and it could just be what it is. And that's the end. I ain't got no more. And I ended that in 59 minutes and 13 seconds. Well, y'all, that's what I do. Okay. Yes, April. Thank you, April, for your Cash App, love. If anybody else would like to donate, please feel free while I'm still live. The Cash App is pinned up at the top. It's greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps. I'm gonna be up here till about 10:20, I guess. That's 5 more minutes. Cause Scotty going live at 10:30. So y'all got a break to twist up another doobie or whatever it is y'all do, or pull up y'all drink. But when Scotty go live. But yeah, y'all need to get up. And Melody tried to pour that shit too. Oh, because you made your storyline all about me. Like, why can't you, girl? Listen. You cause drama and somehow, some way with everybody up there on that stage. But you don't want your name to be brought up and you don't want nobody to talk about you, then don't start no drama. Don't curate no damn lies. Don't throw the rock and hide your hand. Don't be no passive-aggressive whore. If you don't want nobody talking about you, and if you don't want your name being brought up in no disparaging way or whatever the hell it is that you was up there saying, girl, do the right thing, Spike Lee. You coming up here sewing up more discord in Tisha's family by bringing on her damn cousin as a pawn. But you don't want nobody to talk about you. You curate lies and stuff in the background because that's your job as EP. But you don't want nobody to talk about you. You on a reality show. But you don't want nobody to talk about you. I mean, I guess. I know they all messy, but we not talking about all of them. We talking about Mellowhead. I'm not concerned about everybody else around there. We ain't talking about them. We talking about Mellowhead. All right? I ain't talking about the Scots. I ain't talking about Destiny. I ain't talking about Stormy. I ain't talking about Miss Wanda. I ain't talking about Evangelist Nessa. I ain't talking about Chain Smoking Mammy Merlene. I ain't talking about Brother Marcus. I ain't talking about the Eminem Clan. I ain't talking about the Scotch churn. We talking about Melody. We know everybody are liars. We know everybody don't tell the truth. We know that. But see, y'all like to exclude Mellowhead from everybody. So we not talking about everybody. We talking about Melody. MELODYHOLTSHRI. That's who we talk about. We're not talking about nobody else. Y'all get a kick off of talk about everybody else. We ain't talk about everybody else. We talk about her ass. I mean, I don't understand it because I know a lot of y'all got a good judge of character because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here. So it's like, I just don't see how she's able to pull the wool over a lot of y'all. That's why I call it a cult. That's exactly why I call y'all in a cult. That right there. Because I don't understand it. I really don't. So if Mel had come, huh? Y'all got these comments moving fast as hell. Wait, I missed it. Mel hasn't talked about her life since season opening, and she hasn't. I mean, she hasn't. Mel hasn't been all the way open with what she got going on. Like, what did we get from her this season? Her trying to make up with Leisha Sue, but we know how that ended. Her arguing with Tisha. Her arguing with Destiny. Her arguing with Marceau. Her arguing with Wanda. Like, yeah, girl. But can't nobody talk about her, and they can't. She tired of them bringing her name up. I mean, look, whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay, we just learned that Mel did a lot of sneaky stuff and no one mentioned it. Right. And they're not gonna mention it. Friend. I'ma mention it. Scotty gonna mention it. Chef Don gonna mention it. Jeremy Speaks gonna mention it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as everybody, I mean, they gonna let her have it because she got cheated on 4 years ago. And all of the rest of these nut next excuses that they done came up with. So I mean, it is what it is, girl. I don't know how to look at this point. I just don't care. Okay, I just don't care. Melody has been really transparent since season 1. No shade, Doria, because you know I love you, friend. Um, Jeremy stopped reviewing this show, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him because it gets real toxic when you don't see it for Mellowhead. Last realty, because I called him out. And my bad. And my home girl, my home skillet, my good sis, Nola Reeves. Okay, she also calls out Melody. She do. She do. She do. My bad, friend. I ain't mean to forget you. She do. She calls out Melody when she needs to be called out. Just like I'm sure she's finna call her out this episode with all of these last falsehoods and fairy tales that she came up here with. Uh-huh. I'm going to find out, Nola, because you know I be around there. Yes, thank you so much for the Cash App love. 1111 from a millimeter. Excuse me. Ooh, it's the water. Thank you so much, Millimeter, for your generous donation, love. I appreciate it. Listen, I tell y'all, I don't mind the millimeters because see, the millimeters know how to go up for their fave, but they also don't mind calling her out on her shenanigans. Those I don't mind. It's the stands that I mind. Okay. At this point, Leisure Suit has more of a storyline. Period. 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 Ciao. The only thing Mellow Mutt gonna give us are these tight ass songs. Oh, okay. I know everybody want to go up for Cloud 9, but to me it's Cloud Rigor Mortis. To me it's Cloud Don't Wake Me Up, I'm sleep. Like it. She gonna give us them tight ass vocal cords, them tight ass shirts that her mama was doing. What else she gonna give us? That skincare line. Now, I ain't gonna hate on her skincare line. I ain't gonna, y'all know normally I do, but I ain't gonna hate on her skincare line this time. I'm gonna let her skincare line live. Only because I found out that my cousin used her skincare line and she said it do wonders for her skin, and I saw it for myself. Because you know, her skin was a little ashy, it was a little mangy, a little unkept. You know, her skin used to look like, she, work at a construction site all day and she don't. So and she said that, mellow, Melody in her little 7th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 8th Avenue, whatever the hell it's called. She claimed up and down that it does wonder on her skin so fine. Fine. Yeah, Melody ain't got no friends up there. Even Stormy. She don't even fool with Stormy. She don't fool with nobody up there. Again, the common denominator, but y'all swear up and down. That's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all because it's already 10:25. Scotty finna go live in 5 minutes. So make sure that all of y'all, when y'all leave from here, make sure y'all go ahead around there to Scotty's house. And I'm tagging you in, best friend. And he finna go in for the kill. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. We have over 444 of y'all in the chat, and it's appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. Thank you guys so much for the cash apps that y'all sent. It really means a lot. Go on ahead and be the replay gang. Watch this over again. If you didn't drop a like, go on ahead and drop it. Drop your comments or whatever the case may be. And don't at me in nothing. I'm going to tell y'all again, don't at me in nothing because I said what I said. Don't at me in nothing, child. Leave your comments. If I see it, fine. If I don't, fine. But don't at me in nothing. Okay? Don't at me in nothing. That's it and that's all. I'm gone, y'all. Bye, y'all.